I'm Jessica. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be creating a manicure with GIGI'S custom dips, and I'll be showing you how I create a manicure without having a plan. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I left timestamps down below. Thank you, see you soon.
I'm using Golden Hour and Dark Side of the Moon from GIGI'S custom dips. She has a new collection launching August 13th, and I'm also using her Spring Fling dip, and I just want to pour it over because I don't want the big chunks of flowers in it. I just want the base with the flakes. Okay, I'm going to brush off the excess with ombre brush that I have. Okay, and then I'm going to go for my second coat. So I've had this dip powder since April, I think. Posh Potpourri. I've used it before with the flowers. I think it's so pretty. I think I used it in the spring, and I really wanted to use it again, but this time without the flowers. And so I do the pour over, and yeah, I've just fell in love with GIGI'S custom dips' powders. They're so smooth, full coverage, and not to mention the owner is so sweet. I don't know, we had a connection from the beginning. We have like a very friendly and honest relationship, so I am so happy to be doing this video with her dip today. This actually, I love this tool. It's so cool. She sent it to me as well, and it beats the toothpicks. Definitely makes beautiful lines, cuticle lines. Look at that. It's so thin too, so it's perfect. No more hurting myself with toothpicks. Yay! Okay, so I'm finished with Posh Potpourri. I knew I wanted to use Dark Side of the Moon with it, which is the brown dip powder, but I had no idea what I was gonna do after that, so I'll show you my process. Here's my activator. I'm using Ali and Issy. This is Dark Side of the Moon. It's just so pretty. You can't see it, but there's a little bit of shimmer in it. I'm gonna put it right here on the pinky. I'm so gonna do a full mani with this color. It's so beautiful. Look at that. That's one dip. I'm sure this could be chromed as well. Yeah. Oh wow, I love it. Just want to show you the difference. Look at that. Dipped and activated are completely different. Look at that. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it though. If I'm gonna put the yellow or the brown. This is my process. I'll start with the two colors, and then I'll use my swatches to see what to do next. Okay, I'm gonna do another coat. I apply a thin layer of base coat, and I will dip into this one. I like to do a combination of both, pour over and dip, especially with shimmers like this. I find the coverage is better. go, 45-degree angle. I like to keep a lot on top and then just tap it over. Okay, time to activate, and then I will do the next color. Look at that. Look how beautiful this color is. When you activate, you can see exactly how it's gonna look. Okay, I'll be using golden hour for the third finger. I love the color of this dip. It's very pigmented. So normally when I see that it's pigmented, I can do about 2 dips. I like that it reminds me of the sun and sunflowers. It's so pretty. All right, now I'm going to pour it over as usual and tap it off. I missed some spots, so I'm just gonna do another pour over there. And it doesn't matter too much since it's the first layer. The next one should cover it all up completely. I mean, look at this color. It's so beautiful. And I've only done 1 dip. I'm gonna keep going. I can't wait to see how it looks. Looking at this, I think 2 dips is enough. And now I have to pick my other color. And again, I take my swatch and I'll just see how it's gonna look if I put a brown there. No. And this is Posh Potpourri, but when I sift it, you don't see the flowers. I'm going to activate and stay tuned to see which color I'm going to pick out. You can see that, my brush, it's turning yellow. That's because it's so pigmented. So before putting it in, I'm going to use a lint-free wipe and I'm going to just try to wipe it off as much as possible before putting it back in the activator, because it'll change the activator to a different color. So I like to do it this way, and now it's clear. I don't want to contaminate my activator. Done. Now the color that I picked is Dark Side of the Moon. I love this color. It's gonna look perfectly right next to the yellow. And Yeah, and then I double check again with my swatch just to make sure I'm making the right decision. Okay, I'm going to fast forward a little bit through this this dipping process since you've seen me do the other 3 colors, and I'll come right back. Okay, I'm loving the way it's looking. Now I have to pick between the yellow or Posh Potpourri. Yellow is Golden Hour, and I've picked Posh Potpourri. Okay, the mani is complete, and now it's time to buff. I don't really need to. I mean, it looks perfect the way it is. It's just, I don't know, a force of habit. I like to buff before I do my top coat. Now I'm going to file. I have GIGI'S Custom Dips file, and I like to use the 180 side the most. Just a little tip is when you file to try to do the whole. Try to use the whole file when you file, not just a little bit, because you'll see that when you're filing, if you only use a little bit of the file, like the edges, it will get used a lot faster. So I like to use the whole file, and you're supposed to only go down in one direction. Something I learned in my esthetician classes years ago when you file your nails, to make sure to use to do with it in one direction. Now I'm just using some water with on a lint-free wipe, because that's what's suggested with the Ali and Issy products instead of alcohol. And now I'm gonna use my base gel, so I can add a couple more little flakes, gold flakes, onto my nail. And I use the same dip from before, the Posh Potpourri, and I'll just use the other side of this tool that GIGI'S Custom Dips has, and you can just use the wax side to pick up the flakes and add it onto your nail to where you think is missing. Now I'm gonna repeat the same process, adding my base coat, and I'm gonna add just a couple more on my thumb. I mean, the coverage was pretty good with the way it was before, but I like to add a little bit more flake. Flake makes me happy. So I'm just gonna put a couple more, and I'll see you soon. Alright, now that is done, it's time for my gel base coat. I always apply my gel base coat before my top coat. I find it doesn't peel or lift when I do that. It lasts longer, the top coat. So I always put my gel base before. I'm going to cure it in my UV lamp for... Usually I do 60 seconds. Sometimes it's recommended 30, but with my lamp I like it 60 seconds. Okay, time for my tack-free gel top coat. And again, I'm going to apply on each nail. I try not to make it too thick, just a thin layer. And if you watched my last video, I like to just apply a little blob on top like that, and then just let it just like slide down the liquid. So I'm not pushing it down, I'm just sliding it down the nail. Okay, now it's time to cure, 60 seconds. And now it's all done, and I've applied my cuticle oil. Thank you again for watching me. Look at the close-up of this color. I love it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you so much.